you shouldn't have to sacrifice your home life and the milestones in your life and the milestones in the people's that you love's lives because your work makes you feel guilty about it. Good morning. From very rainy Tuscany, we had a huge thunderstorm last night that has continued into the morning. We're above the clouds, as you can see. Some clouds down there, some clouds over there. So that's the beach day off then. We went to go to the beach today, but I think it's going to be raining all day. So instead, we are going to go to Pietrasanta, which is a really beautiful village just above, or just in the Lucca Hills, for some lunch. It was quite novel because everything's made of marble there, so I'll take you along for the ride for that. And then I think we're going to go to a vineyard and do some wine tasting. So it's not always terrible when it rains. And even in Tuscany it rains, and even when it rains in Tuscany it's still stunning. I said earlier, we are now above the clouds. Down there is the valley. No, there's a cloud in our garden. Incredible. We're in Lunai Vineyard today. It's pouring with rain, but everyone's having a good time regardless, aren't they, Dan?
Yes, we are.
It's a really beautiful garden and a really stunning vineyard. Even more stunning in a minute when we get to try some wine. We are in La Ricci under the tunnel, which is below the castle. And the kids have run forward in front of me with Auntie Hazel and Zero Elliot. See what's on the other side. It is currently 5 o'clock on Wednesday. We go home tomorrow. And it's absolutely freezing here. You can see the weather. Go then. Mum life. And it's freezing cold. It's like 21 degrees and I'm wrapped up in a towel because I'm so cold. It's just quite bright though, hence why I'm squinting. And my children want to swim in the pool. So they're in the pool while I'm freezing my top region off. But it has been a wonderful holiday. And I'm very excited to go home. It's good. I think it's good when you come back from holiday and you feel rested and ready to come back. So I definitely feel ready to come back. So yeah. That's been my Wednesday. Gosh, I've got too much rosé at once. Back home at last after traveling with 2 crazy kids for the last 10 days. I'm exhausted and I'm meant to be eating really healthy, but I'm gonna sit on the sofa and eat shit and watch shit TV. But I'm back and I'm feeling fantastic. Like I needed that break so badly. My God, like I think I suffer a little bit from, what's the right word? Like FOMO almost. Like even when I'm away, I feel like I have to be involved in stuff that's happening at work. Not because I don't trust my team. They're fucking amazing. Like, God, like my team are awesome, particularly like my senior leadership team, like Sam, Megan, Danielle, Lizzie, like, and I know the whole team are fantastic, but particularly those guys. Like if I didn't have them, I wouldn't be able to take a break, like period. But I do feel like sometimes I'm like, oh, do they need me? Do they need me? And that means that quite often I can't switch off. But like this holiday, I really switched off and like, God, I needed it. Like I felt like I was a floating ember before I went away. Like I really didn't have a focus. I felt very burnt out. And I do that every couple of months, to be honest. I have like this cycle of doing it, but I really needed that break. And I think it's important as an employer that you encourage your team to take those breaks too. And I certainly try to. I'm always the first to nag my team if they haven't had a holiday in 3 months. I think it's really important that you see breaks as a part of high performance and not the opposite to high performance. It's really important that you take those rests because I think your life is a lot like a battery, and your kind of productivity is a lot like a battery. And if you're constantly just charging your battery like 20%, A, you'll ruin the fucking battery. Anyone that's ever had an iPhone will know that for a fact. But B, you never get to 100%, and you need to be at 100% in order to be able to perform at 100%. So I'm back. I'm going to eat my shit food today because I'm tired from traveling with 2 amazing children. And my entire heart, and it makes me emotional how amazing this holiday was. We just made so many memories. But I'm back at the grind tomorrow, and I'm so excited because I feel refreshed, rejuvenated, creative, productive. I'm ready to rock and roll. So don't see breaks as the opposite of performance. See them as an important part of performing. See you next week. First day back at it post-holiday, and I feel fucking great. I won't lie. What the fuck is that? I'm very paranoid at the minute because I got bitten by a spider last night. I know, I keep thinking that I'm seeing spiders everywhere. I feel great. I don't know what it is about being away from your home and away from your work and all those things that makes you feel so great and so relaxed, but there's such a wonderful feeling about coming home. I love traveling. I think it's such a wonderful part of, being alive, getting to see new things. And I don't necessarily mean get on a plane. I mean go and walk to the village next to yours and experience something from there. Go and try something new, go and see something new. There's so many things that we can do that don't cost very much money, that expand our life experience and our knowledge and our understanding of how other people operate and live. And I just love it. I love meeting new people. I love experiencing new things. So aside from getting back to normality, the next on the agenda is where does Amelia go next? And I definitely want to get to Iceland, maybe this year or the beginning of next year. I tried to go this year, but there was a huge storm on the week that we were going to be going, which meant that all the activities that we planned were going to be cancelled. So we actually cancelled the trip. But I want to get back out to Iceland. Maybe in December. I want to see the Northern Lights. I want to go swim in the tectonic plates, obviously dry suit, snorkeling. I want to go and see some whales. Iceland's been on top of my list for a very long time. And then I think maybe Maldives next year. Who knows? Where are you going to go? Where would you like to go? What's on your bucket list? Oh my God, I have so many places. One of the things I found since co-parenting my kids with their dad is on the weekends that I don't have them, I quite often find myself on Friday evening with nothing to do, or I used to anyway. And that I think made the loneliness of not having your kids with you 10 times worse. So one of the things I've been doing recently is, in the last couple of months, is I'm planning weekends in advance. So whether that be with my kids or not with my kids, I'm planning weeks ahead what I'm going to be doing on the weekend. And I think that really helps in terms of making you feel like you've got something to look forward to, but also helps keep you in a good routine, get you out the house on the days that you actually don't want to be leaving your house, which I think is really important to your mental health. So today's not one of those days though. I literally messaged my friend last night and was like, do you fancy going for a big walk in Richmond Park today? And she was like, yeah. So spontaneous walk in Richmond Park, not exactly practicing what I preach, but at least I'm getting out of the house and the sun is shining. Calm down. We are in Richmond Park, my bestie, and walking with some deer. Just casually as you do, having a good time. Where else in London can you go and just hang with the giant stag? Well, many places, but not with an animal. Pretty fucking cool. We are 10 miles from St Paul's Cathedral, and actually if you stand in the right place, there's a line straight down there that you can actually see St Paul's Cathedral. It is Saturday night and outfit on, got my heels in my hand, ready to have some fun. Something really wonderful about enjoying your weekend. I know I'm a massive advocate for being busy and getting stuff done and being productive and stuff, but this weekend's all about having fun. Hi. I'm fresh off the back of going to look at my son's new school. He starts school on Monday, which makes me really sad. Oh, I don't want to cry on a vlog. It makes me really sad because it's like my last child's, going to school, and he's so ready. Like people keep asking me like, oh, is he ready? And I'm like, no, he's not ready. He's ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for my baby to go to school. And I don't know if I ever will be ready. I don't think I was ever ready when my daughter went to school as well, but she was so much more confident. And she just kind of waltzed into the door and was like, bye mom, see you later. And whereas my son's a lot more sensitive. So I think there's going to be some tears on Monday, which is going to probably give me some tears. But I think he's going to be fine. His teacher seems gorgeous. The team there seem lovely. His, playing area seems lovely. The classroom seems lovely. So he'll be fine. It is choking me up a little bit, and it does make me very emotional. And I'm sure there's lots of parents that can relate to this. And actually, because Monday is obviously his first day, I'm going to be coming to the office a little bit later, so like 10:30, something like that. Maybe a little bit later than that, so I can be there for his first day. And I think it's so important that employers understand how important these milestones are for the kids of the people that they employ, and not just for children, like for any kind of milestone that's important in that person's life, like whether it be buy a house, whether it be get engaged, or not get engaged, or not do any of those things, but whatever's important to their employees, and give flexibility to those people, in order to basically make those things happen, right? You shouldn't have to sacrifice your home life and the milestones in your life and the milestones in the people's that you love's lives, because your work makes you feel guilty about it. So yeah. Dawn of a new era. I now have 2 children in school. To be honest, I can't believe I have 2 children, but yeah. I think it's really important that you're there for those milestones. I've missed so much since building Klowt, but now I'm very fortunate to be in a position where I don't have to miss anything again, because I have such an amazing team that are supporting the business. So yeah, very grateful, but also very emotional.